Hi everyone. Maribel and I are here on the floor in my family room. And it's a little later than I usually go live, but I thought I would go live to see if any friends could hop on and say hi while I pot a couple plants and hang out with my dog and my cat. So last night it got so cold that it froze here. And my husband, my dear husband, at like 9:30 at night when we realized how cold it was going to get, my dear husband went outside and pulled in the sage and a rosemary plant. I don't know if you can see the rosemary. It's here. Oh well, I'll pull it around so you can see it. There's no one live now, so I can take my time. So I am going to pot those plants there, and now you get to see Grayson the cat. Come here, Gray Gray. Yeah, come on. You want to say hi? Maribel was on. Are you too shy? I'll see if I can shame Grayson into coming on the live. We'll see. So I am going to plant the sage and the rosemary in these pots because if I didn't bring them in last night, they would have died. And the soil was so cold, I actually had to wait for the soil to warm up to get it so that I could pot these plants in here. Here comes the sage. Trying to do this so you guys can. Okay, here we go. So this is my sage plant that we're bringing in from outside. And I have it in a pot with some water. I'm trying to be careful not to get this all over my family room floor. I do have down a plastic bag, and so that is going to work wonders. But we brought this in from outside. I'm repotting it. It'll stay in here so I can use the sage in my cooking. And then also, after I bring it in, so I'm repotting it now, and then I'm going to go ahead and wash the leaves just with some like mild, very mild sudsy water because I don't want a lot of bugs coming in with the plant. So I am going to do that as well. So I'm just working on getting this plant all the way down into the soil in this pot and making sure, see, this is a root. I don't want this root sticking up and not getting nutrients. So I'm just trying to make sure I get some of the, all of the, not some, all of the roots down into the soil. Hello. Oh, no, I don't need any assistance with anything because I'm not doing this for money. So it would be pretty boring for you to work with me because I'm only doing this to connect with people and make friends and send love out to the world. So I don't need help, but thank you for asking if I would need help with content creation. Hello, Melissa. Good to see you. You probably already heard this, I am just repotting two of the plants that were still alive outside, even though it's gotten down to like in the 30s, was my sage and my rosemary. Here's the sage, and the rosemary is here. And I brought in two pots, and the soil was so cold, I had to let them sit here all day while the soil got warm enough for me to pot these. But yeah, thank God my husband ran outside at like 9:30 last night and pulled these out of the ground because I don't think they would have survived overnight. The pepper plants didn't, but really I had no choice. The pepper plants, their root system was too big. I couldn't bring them inside, so. But now we have, look at this, we have a fresh rosemary and a fresh sage that I'll be growing inside. I'm going to be, after I'm done this live with you guys where I'm potting them, I'm just going to be going through the leaves and just doing a quick wash on both of the plants just to make sure I'm not bringing in a ton of bugs with these plants. So, wow, this the rosemary fit perfectly in this pot. So I just thought I would come on to say hi. I just like coming on to say hi and send love to people. And yeah, that's all basically. And just send joy and love to people. And I like to come online and do projects that bring me joy, like cooking or working with my plants. And so, yep. That's what I did today. We've repotted 2 plants, this big rosemary that I will, oh wow, look at this. Let me show you something. So this part should be under the soil. Here it looks like these are roots, so I'm gonna just do that real quick. But it looks like I will have plenty of rosemary for my cooking this winter. I am thrilled, absolutely thrilled. And sage, and then if you follow my channel, you'll know that I have plenty of basil. So, yeah, let me see about any channel. Let's see if anyone, oh, hi Donna, I'm doing good. Oops, the thing just flipped back. I'm doing and feeling well. I had my immune infusion yesterday. And so I'm feeling like I have a little bit of shortness of breath, I guess, today and fatigue. But other than that, I'm feeling great. So, yep, exactly. I like to send love to people while doing shit and alive. Exactly. That sounds hysterical. Well, I'm going to get going in a second. I just wanted to come on real quick, send out some love, and show you guys me potting my plants and just send love to. And also, I wanted to say Happy Veterans Day, and I wanted to thank from the bottom of my heart every person who has served this country in the military. I am so incredibly grateful for your service and the hard things that you've gone through, whether you were in a wartime like Vietnam and saw those horrific things or not, and just had to go through the horrible crap they put you through in basic training and all of that stuff. And, you know, you happen to be stateside for your career. Either way, you made a enormous commitment. And I am just so grateful. I know that in my family personally, we had some people that served in Vietnam, and they, you know, they just don't come back quite the same. You know, there's a lot that they go through when someone gets deployed. And so let's just remember that, and remember to give everybody grace and love and kindness. Oh, thank you, Donna. Oh my gosh, you're so kind. I cut my hair. I don't know if you've seen it since I cut it, but when my hair was growing back in from the bald, you know, when I went bald, the way it grew back in, it really made me look like my grandmom. So I finally cut it, and I think it looks a little more stylish now. So that's great. Thank you, Donna. Thank you so much. Well, I don't want to hold everyone up, but I just really want to send my love out to everyone. I really appreciate how everyone's been praying for me. And I really, really want to send out my appreciation to everyone who served this country for me. And before I go, I'll just show you the plants that we repotted real quick again. So here is the sage plant. in the pot, and I'm going to, after this, wash the leaves and get it in a nice spot. And there is my rosemary that I potted. And so they will be inside plants now instead of outside plants, and they will be used to make our meals yummy. So it's great seeing you all, and I love you. Mwah. Bye.